Yes, Mercy, fucking love it. That's class.
This is not your time.
Good ult from that Mercy. This is fucking class.
Wow. Okay. For fucks.
I think our Mercy has gold limit.
Gaze into the eyes.
That is some of the worst bombs I've ever seen.
Zaya's low, right at shield 1.
Do something.
Reinhardt's fucking low here. Zaya is getting so much value out of those bubbles. It's insane. Fucking hell.
Fuck off, that Zai's fucking...
He's getting the shit ton of value, that guy.
Right, I need to do an ult smash now.
Nothing wrong with a little self-improvement.
Genji, how you getting on, dude? Not now. There's someone behind there, there's someone still on the cart here.
60 seconds remaining.
I think they've escaped up the high ground. That's it. There's an Ash trying to escape down main now. Ah, I fucked it, I shouldn't have done it. Saw him reloading, went for the kill, fucked it. He might have another ult up there, that McCree now.
30 seconds remaining.
This is my curse.
Mate, this is a good little romp.
From the
Fucking hell, pupils dilate.
Man, it's fucking class!
McCree's got an ult on the high ground, 100%. In fact, hopefully he just wins it now. Here he comes.
Right, push this to right, push this right.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'll chase him out, I'm gonna drop him behind him. And Zaya's there to fucking suck him off again. Whoops.
Take that, Mercy. Oh well. We've got a lot of space like that, it's worth it. Worth every little penny. Use that to save myself, but whatever.
It's hand.
Okay, they've used everything there. We've got them to use a lot. Got a DDD and a hammer down. Coming up. Pupils dilate, feels unreal.
Repositioning.
McCree's straight across on the bridge where the ship is.
From the shadows.
No way, fuck off.
Did he just deflect that? Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Can't believe it.
We just deflected their crap.
Yeah, and we lost.
Oh my god, that's unreal. Every single man
He's
down.
hammer down as well.
60 seconds remaining.
I don't have high hopes for my
Right,
DDD, like.
You're gonna have to. just go for the classic top bit, the fucking top
I know,
shit.
the McCree keeps fucking shutting me down, so it's done.
Oh my god. Just have to wait here, I think. Flash. Right down. That's really nice, that, instant.
Shit, this is a problem for me. Nah, I can't.
Oh man.
Shutters down. I mean, Ball can touch it.
Oh!
He's touched.
Move out.
It's
Makes his
just
mercy,
fucking
that's his hard done.
into the high noon, surely.
Fucking on!
I mean, this is an absolute Hail Mary. Here we go. In the grab, pressing triangle.
Fuck's sake! The fucking Genji is absolutely absurd.
I've not done a lot there either.
It's fucking man, this is unreal! Fuck me.
Score.
What have I been doing with my life?
I mean, a lot of productive things.
Prepare your defenses. Select
Yeah.
your hero.
It feels
Is the
fucking
reality.
shite compared to this. Feels absolutely shit compared to this. It's unbelievable.
You know, when you like look at the roster and you think, I'm all out of ideas.
Mate, Ash! Do your Ash, man.
He's fucking picked it, hasn't he? God damn. That's fucking... I just, yeah, absolutely had my ass fucking handed to me by their DPS.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Every duel that McCree had my fucking number.
The crew was good, their Zaya was fast. Our Genji was absolutely turgid. I watched him
Overwatch
the
was
whole
shut down for a
last
reason.
bit, it was horrible.
Maybe it's best it stayed that way.
The Winston's actually seemed alright as a Winston, but he was very bad as D.Va. Straight away for criticism, not taking any accountability for myself.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's part of the game. There's fucking Genji's on me up here! Genji top left then. He's low to be fair. Oh, we just fucked him. I can't tell where I'm dying from. Yeah, we're dead. We're all dead. Go. Let's fucking run.
I'm all the way out, if you can, keep going, keep going.
I'm not
Look behind you!
Oh my god!
You little
I should have just died straight away. That's fucking day one bullshit. That.
Yeah,
I should have just jumped in and died.
nice, I like this.
I mean, that's the bait that I've drawn him into.
Maximum power.
Yeah, 100%. The Ash just absolutely wrong thing.
Is that the guy that was McCree before? It will be, won't it?
No. Must be. Just hitting every shot.
Isaiah needs to get out here with all this charge. Come out. He's dead. Here comes the blade as well. I've just spent this game just running away from their DPS, pretty much. Feels pretty good.
Nice. Man, fucking boots it. Stop the res.
That's fast.
Got it.
Mate, this fucking strat, I can't believe that just works. That's hilarious.
And I love these games. If we lose, I can give a fuck for like every hold it.
The Genji's in here. Fuck off.
Oh my god, that's so cheeky.
I didn't realise he was in already. I thought they were all dead, respawning. But yeah, fair enough. We're gonna need to press triangle. I've got a goo if I can get back. We've got Shatter coming up here. We've got it. Nice fuck. GG boys. It's been a pleasure.
Time over.
It's been a fucking pleasure. Ah! Fucking yeah. Fuck me. This game's fucking sick.
Nalvin.
Melvin? Yeah, that man.
Yeah. Why not?
Class. Did you get your play dates then?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh god, we lost that game and still feels unbelievable. Kinda weird. Like actually feels very good.
God, I mean, yeah, back on the crack.
A smile disappear. It's very, very fast.
It's fun, guys. I smoked a whole bunch of crack and I vomited everywhere, but god damn it, does it feel good. I fucking whited immediately.
Don't
but
let me
Jesus
do that
Christ.
again, would you?
Slash.
Slash, let me do that again.
Oh god. I heard that people were boycotting this game and throwing games because of the whole Blizzard shit.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
That's what's brought us
What
back.
is actually...
We're here in support,
basically-
in solidarity.
Basically all of the Blizzard staff that were involved in like making of all the Blizzard games,
Net, look after yourself.
there's like a
out
lad
there. I
nerd
guess so.
banter culture that is just like heavily misogynistic and
You don't want to be a woman and work for Blizzard, basically.
yeah, like yeah, just
You know
shite
that
crack
isn't the kind
all
of
around.
cracking
Oh,
I do,
get chat.
right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
God, this new changing the
Yep.
UI like every single fucking day.
Yeah, I heard there was like some... I didn't read the full thing, but like, yeah, some like real bad...
Odds on Doz's hog going off the map here. First push.
It's yeah, it's that lad
You
culture,
lost,
isn't
you
it?
lost the bet, my friend. Oh, it's like Alex Illingworth culture.
I would say that everybody is susceptible to some degree of it online. It's a heavily male-dominated
As it should be, to be honest.
industry, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
I want it. Oh, fuck's sake. Come on, man!
Go. I should be here.
Oh, come on!
Does it go off the fucking map? Absolutely love it.
God damn it!
God damn it, Leroy!
Yeah, there's if you look online, there's some fucking stinky shit. Like people's examples that they've mentioned online. Punks.
Feels very me too. And for one, I'm here in
Yeah, it
support of
is.
Blizzard. They make good games, man. I like the game, unfortunately.
Prepare your defenses.
Separate the art from the artist.
Yeah, it's a good game. And I like it.
7 minutes.
Hello, my name is Queen.
I've just fucking realised I was saying all of
Never
that
stop
on
fighting
the
for what you
stream.
believe in.
Alright.
I forgot I was streaming.
Deletes.
What's that?
I said I forgot I'm streaming as I'm fucking supporting Blizzard and saying all this shit.
God, he changed his shit, doesn't he? He knows people are watching.
And I, for one, am in full support.
Man, your
Channel gets
your
shut
channel
down
actually,
and-
man, John, your channel actually has fucking like
It's gonna get
fucking
reported.
ripples of engagement, man. Fucking people watch
It
it.
has randoms in it, I will say that.
There is engagement. Like no one watches my streams.
I fucking love that.
Right, go back a bit right.
Defend.
I'm still waiting for the apology, John. About your comments previously, mate.
Staying quiet now.
Seem quite quiet.
It was an imposter on my channel.
Echo's
I've been,
behind,
my
by the way,
account's
on
been
top of
hacked.
the
Did I not say?
Somebody with a voice.
Yeah, it's a voice mask. Fucking hell, there's a junk in the
John.
side room as well.
A Joel voice mask. Oh yeah.
That
Enjoy your
jump-
second death, my friend.
That was unreal.
Can it say yeah yeah yeah?
Carita. Ay, ay, ay.
Man, this game, fucking hell.
It's good.
It's good to be back. Question mark. Inflection.
Nap time.
Wow, there's a Junkrat above us on the fucking little ledge, the little bridge behind us, and an echo behind us and all sorts here. Oh, when you run to the medkit, it's not there.
That's some bullshit, dude. That's so unfortunate.
That could be a good res.
Regroup it.
That could be good. Mercy's gonna die.
Now we go. Now we
Old
fucking go.
soldiers are hard to kill.
Baptiste is on the roof. Saloon roof. He's trying to get back now. He's jumped down. He's next to you, Ash. He's won. Lovely.
Coming around the back of the fields now.
Back up a little bit, and I can get healed. No, I'm grabbed it. Oops. It's a grab.
Nice.
That's, I mean, fair enough. That's fucking fair enough, boys.
I will keep you
Our DPS are not bad, to be honest.
die hidden.
Fucking
We
knee bad.
need to help out our Ash, like, pronto.
Heroes never die.
Going in with the round.
No power down. Get in there.
Fucking red.
There, Ryan's behind us and he's low.
Zai is
Oh,
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Ryan's low, late pick on him, late pick on him.
there's a junk one here as well. In the room on the right, in the saloon on the right here, the Junkrat on the low ground.
Yeah, Ryan behind
Yeah.
you.
Ryan, there's a Ryan inside this.
Guys, the Ryan! He's gonna get out of the
Pin, I'm gonna head him off. I'm gonna head him off. He's asleep. Keep chasing him
Go
out. Keep-
upstairs! He's gone upstairs!
He's jumped down. He's on the cart.
Go. I'll keep you here.
That's some fucking
Fucking get you after all that.
I can't believe it!
fucking Houdini
I
shit. man.
can't believe that. That was unreal.
When terrible plays go unpunished.
God, I mean, the whole thing's
He's getting punished now, like. Let's fuck it. Yeah, that's the thing.
the whole thing's out of jack for them now. That is
Yeah, there we go. Now he goes down.
Out of Jack.
whatever. That's how I'll describe it.
No, I know what you mean, so it's fine, but just very good.
Out of jack. Out
Yeah,
of luck and out of jack.
Need healing.
Out of Jack.
What do I mean? What's the jack? Where's the jack bit?
Out of whack. Like their spawning is out of line.
The
or
jack,
out of
jack,
out
jack's
of whack.
out.
Jack's up. Jacked up.
Jacked up, man.
It's all jacked up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's jacked up, man. Jacked out. Jacked out.
Heal down.
Jacked up, jacked down. That means give us out. Right, I'm gonna do a grab. Push.
Man, that Anna is just. Why is she there?
Anna is bold as fucking ass, my dude.
Wow. Okay. Reinhardt's behind us again. He's gonna have a shatter.
He definitely does.
He's gonna
Both
fucking
tanks
escape from the
behind.
elevator
Guy
again.
is there and all.
You're not getting rid
Heroes
of me
never
that.
die.
Get that Ryan, he's on the way out. And I can get you Dozer pocketed.
Nice, unreal, James. Needs
I
that.
used an ult for it, but that's they're out of Jack.
No, that a Jack.
There's
Jack,
no
my
Jack.
fucking swag.
There's no Jack.
Oh, what a Jack swag.
Name.
All out of
Okay.
jackfruit.
All out of jackfruit. Curry, baby.
I could use some assistance.
I'm gonna get you out of there.
Thank you.
There's an ash on the roof though above. Oh god.
Fiddler on the roof.
Nano boost. You're powered up. Get in there.
The ash is one coming down.
Love it, love it, love
I
it.
mean, it fucking works, like.
That's
Count there.
massive deadly.
Stagger, stagger.
Out of my way.
Stagger dagger.
Mr. Deadly Kitten, I want to make love to you.
Does Soldier get ult charge if someone else stands in his healing thing? Does anybody know?
The questions we all want to know the answers to 4 years in. We don't know.
It's revere for you.
I think they do, having played quite a bit of Soldier, I think they do.
Soldier gets field chat.
Do you think Soldier gets
Yeah,
ult
yeah.
charge from other people healing?
Yeah, yeah. Any healing that he gets from the healing deal.
But I mean, if I'm stood in it, if we're stood in it as a team.
Yeah. I think
Okay, like healing per se.
yeah.
Grab us
Oh
on
my
what?
goodness, they've got it. They've got it.
It was a very clutch moment.
It was very important that, and you slept a minute, woke up.
We get another touch though. We've got a couple of picks there. We've got the Ryan and the Lucio on the way out. Ryan, keep backing up. I might be able to
Can't
get
do
you.
anything but tap the fly
Might be
button.
able to get him.
Yeah, we've got.
Again.
I've got my ult for this. Like in.
That's good. That was great.
It's low. McCree is low.
Oh my god, it's an absolute romp fest.
That's good. That's really good. Lucio's half. One cap.
And it would be funny if Reinhardt pin could like stack enemies onto the pin. Just pin like 6 people.
Like a kebab.
Yeah.
Kebab pin.
For my life!
2-1. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Makes me ill. Man, that Norman Payne song is fucking, the new one is just insane.
Oh yeah. I was telling you
so
I had it
fucking
on
good.
like 2 hours while I was skating the other day. Just had it on repeat. Just...
The little intro as well, the little fucking like vaporwave intro is unreal.
That's what's good about it, because it breaks the song into 2 halves. So when it repeats, it starts with like
It's
that intro
fucking
again.
genius.
So it's class for just having it on repeat, because it's got those 2 sections.
Take
It's
it back
really, really
now.
I hate my wife.
You attack
There, I
commences
said it.
in 30 seconds.
Work like a horse.
I'm not healthy and I'm not fit for the work like a horse.
Chips and loads of sauce.
Fighting for what you believe in.
Oh, man, honestly, he's fucking.
My diet's
It's like my
crap.
favourite. It's like my fucking favourite artist. Like going.
It's very good concept. It's very, very good concept.
It's just the thing is the Pete and Baz thing. It's good. Oh my god. But
They
bit
must
on the
be.
nose.
They must be the
Doesn't
fucking
fit on the nose.
masterminds, though, no?
yeah, I think it's the same people, surely. Like whoever's behind it. But
It must be a
yeah,
team
Pete
of
and Baz
people
just doesn't hit right, man. Hits right.
Yeah, I guess Pete and Baz come off quite like light comedy, whereas Norman Payne is like it's almost the Office levels of, you know, like the Ricky Gervais Office vibes, where it's like it's funny but only in its realism almost. Like, is that how true to life?
So you're gonna make someone's head here?
I'm not sure if the Widow's going to work purely because they've got a fat Rhine shield and we've got Hanzo. No, fair enough. Hanzo, in theory, should be able to do the shield break. In.
You're powered up. Get in there.
This is our push now, it has to be.
Yeah.
I've 2 HP, holy fuck. Guys, this is me and you now.
And just got shattered.
Mate, I've killed the Mercy and slept around. I might be able to escape him. Dolls, come back this way. Come back and fucking get me out of there. Oh my gosh! How the fuck?
I'm trying to make this shit!
Oh no, now we're getting killed by the fucking...
We take the Rhine now, we need to.
Yes.
We need to. Take the ride now, we need to.
We need to!
Their Mercy's gonna go for a res here and she's gonna get fucking slapped.
Yeah, we've got it. Take it back now!
Chunks.
Huh?
Yes.
My life! The shit, man, the videos as well. I was watching the videos, like, they're absolutely unreal how good the videos are.
Alright, yeah. They're like
The shoes he's wearing and shit. And the fucking, mate, the fucking fish eye lens on his head, man. He's just unreal.
I mean, our sesh, the pick for ours, the sesh combo.
That pick is unbelievable.
Oh, he's right there. Stood right there in the corner, I don't believe it.
It's alright, it's the start of the,
Still the classic, on the. Take it back, please.
التكرار يعلم الشطار.
Oh no. That is bold, Dolls, holy shit, mate. Oh, let's go, let's fucking back that.
so low.
Let's follow that in.
That
Tracer behind us.
Yeah, she's on top on the high ground.
Man, Ryan, oh god, dude, I'm reloading, man, I'm reloading, I can't. Got him out.
Tracer's on the cart, boys.
Yeah, Tracy's got our ass.
She's run now. She's run out now around the right side.
Ryan needs help, big time.
Well,
I mean, there's not much we can do there. I'm going to try and get a cheeky res off. Nope, the Ryan's waiting for me. The Ryan's coming.
Junkrat, man.
thank you.
Back it up. There comes the shot.
Double.
We are just fucking running in here like there's no crazy.
He's got me for that. Ryan's still in this room in the cafe.
They're gonna get our whole team.
لسه في أستاذ محمود.
Could do with something for the Tracer. Yeah, he's got McCree.
Take your medicine.
Get him up there, he's just out of line of sight of everyone.
Yeah, he was stuck in the trap as well. I can get the res off for the push. And then I'm going to pop my ult and go in.
I'm gonna do this.
Nice. No, the Tracer's behind again. Dolls behind you now, quick. Have this, come back here.
I had to do it.
Ah, it's unlucky I didn't get out. It was right in the middle of them all. There's a Junkrat and Tracer on our backline now as well. In the cafe again.
Let's switch
في
now.
الامتحان يكرم المرء أو يهان.
Could do
Whatever we've got as an idea we need to.
Moira's asleep in the cafe.
I'm going to go Brick, I think.
Okay, nice. Let's just ball up. Yeah, bubble up.
Tracer is behind. She's just hanging out.
There's a Junk and a Moira in there. That's it.
Junk's dead.
That's what happens when you fucking sit in there.
We're pushing cars now to come.
James, I'm coming now to help you. Okay. Oh, Jesus.
She's running back to cart now. Little coward!
30 seconds remaining.
Finally, we got some
Foul these
space.
crowls!
Foul these crowls!
You little cunts!
This is a problem.
It's a problem. I can.
It's gonna be a wrestling.
They've used everything to prevent it. The bob is the bob touching? Yeah, there we go. So I'll be surprised if we can touch that.
I'm not taking
Touch.
Holy shit, though.
Not it.
That's fast.
Here we go, one by one.
Something never comes and it needs nothing and nothing goes out and my damn blue. Honestly, what dum-dums play this game? Like, they switch their comp as Tracer, just don't change, just stay the same. Yeah, just play into it, boys.
Oh, it was gay, fucking. Very gay little website, that, wasn't it?
Excuse me, this is being live streamed.
Fucking gay little website. Honestly, love it.
What is that from?
Take it back now!
Succession.
From me.
What?
Succession.
I haven't seen Succession, I need to watch it.
It's fucking class.
Mate, so good.
I want to watch Dark and Succession are on my hit list.
Dark? What's dark?
It's meant to be it's like a psychological drama. It's about a boy that goes missing in the woods, but apparently it gets fucking crazy.
It looks sick.
Like devs level crazy.
Is it German? Is it that one?
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard a bunch of people raving about it. It was Adam that told me to watch it actually, he was like hyping on it.
8.8.
Take it back now. Yeah, it's gonna be really good.
Yeah. Defenses.
It's meant to be really fucking good. Hands with the Blizzard devs. And then, company environment ethos, I do for one.
We stand together with Blizzard, our brothers in arms. Saying it again for the stream. I voiced my support on the stream. Hopefully they'll give us better games.
Actually,
What's the guy, you know those Xbox
Formidable.
Xbox original live Xbox Live original adverts where it's like Dark Lord. Hey, I'm gonna connect with my friend Dark Lord. He's got the voice mascot. I'll find out after this.
The fucking voice thing I've ever
This is a heal combo for the ages. I can only see one thing. A big fat W.
Oh, it's
Oh yeah, baby!
There's a new meta maybe
big
they
old
don't know about.
hemorrhoid. Big old hemorrhoid on our team. It's fucking backside.
Junkrat's gone top left.
Alistair Rowley's crowls.
Alistair Rowley's crowls!
Man, like, how do you fucking play this game?
Come back here. We can't just
What are
give them free shield
the
there.
buttons?
Hog left.
Yeah, Junk's jumped over as well.
Massive bubble.
That's the Rowley's crowds.
There's one.
Fucking hell, I can't behave like that with these healers. Fuck me. Wow.
I pressed the bubble, but you were dead already.
Ash behind you, Ash behind you.
Ballista Rowley Crowl. Yeah. I mean, we haven't played it for 2 weeks. We can't expect to win.
Yes, we can. I just can't play around with that healer comp, so I thought I might as well try something.
And the healer comp, it fucking stinks of shit. It's map on defense.
It's maybe the lowest amount of heals you can get.
I think it is, yeah. Almost certain it is.
Ballista Rowley's Crowls.
There's a road over top right, yeah.
Fucking right still. He's not shattered.
The Zen's low.
Shatter's
Nice.
gone.
Why?
We're doing it, we're doing bits here.
We are often dead, but we are also doing it.
It's a good fucking hold. I mean, if I just swing here, I should be able to hold the cart.
Yeah, keep doing the jump.
Just delay, yeah. Delay
Oh, let's move it, let's move it.
God, I can just see this team dying. Like, there's 3 of you and they're all vulnerable.
Oh god, we have both healer ults as well. What the fuck is this, man?
Come out.
That's good job. They're rezzing it there.
We've got Sayonara, Senorita.
We've got a pick. Zen is front lining, boys, by the way, if anyone was wondering where he was.
Oh, he's a little
Nice jump.
maxi, that
That's fucking class. Look down.
They're trying to escape through the middle. Mercy, and there's a junk in there as well.
I'll take that.
Is he still in there? Yeah, he's just still what we're doing. He's one in there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the fucking heals is just...
There's way more value.
Man, there is no fucking heals. This is awful.
I would pick like self healers. That's basically.
I'm gonna go to Reaper.
Yeah, Reaper or Soldier with their healing station.
Yeah, Reaper's class.
Rodol's in sat in the little hut again. He's solo ulted me the back cunt. There is an ult down, I guess.
Wow.
Right, we're coming up to
Not
final
had a
touch
single
here.
healer ult as well.
It's final touch now, so...
Jesus Christ.
It's good, it's good.
Final touch, here we go.
It's not bad.
They've done the Zen ult to stall. Are they prepared? Are they prepared for this? Dolls, that's unreal.
The Ryan is gonna go down swagger.
Dolls, I'm with you on this guy.
Yeah, on the hog.
Yeah, we got this. Feed from the hog.
Heading him off over the top.
Going down swagger.
The fortunate thing is they're actually playing the same healer combo.
Fucking, I
They're
didn't even
attacking
notice.
Ali, that's the thing.
You can get away with it attacking a bit more.
It's probably better on attack.
Because you do have the cart heals as well.
Like probably, I mean.
So they don't backcamp it or like get cheap.
Sugar enjoy that sweet
Flash
Love
jump.
this job, love it.
stealth flank.
Run, fucking whoever's on road dog, fucking get out of there. Are they all coming underneath again? No, they're up top still.
Get over top, get over top. All get over top.
They're fucking committing abilities here. Ryan's fucking one in there, we got out to get in there.
They're up top. They're on the...
I'm going in the other side now.
Hook down.
lady.
we're gonna need to fucking stall here, aren't we?
So hard to stay alive, man.
Sugar, we got it, that's sweet.
I don't know if it's worth
You're
bombs on the
stalling
point
it,
now.
or?
There is bombs on the point if we can get them into them. Lucio stalling. Good, we've got a couple on. Here comes the Zeno, we've been waiting for. Man that's behind us with the shatter! He's on the fucking stairs above.
Remember somebody to hang on.
Fuck off, man. Fucking press play.
Ryan's on cart now, lower.
Fucking all go.
Huge. It's a big old.
It is a big old one. Oh my god!
Oh, it could be huge.
No, they boot me out of the way. They boot me out of the way.
Unlucky Zen.
For combat.
The fact we even held it there is a fucking win in itself.
It was time, wasn't it? Behind you, Lucy. Oh, didn't have any ammo in his gun. Fucking hell.
Jump around again. For the Rhine.
Thank you. Thank you.
Repairing.
Unreal.
Got the field up over there.
Got the field down, it's down now.
They're all coming around the side.
Okay.
They're all coming around the side. Gonna
This
shout out.
is their big plate. Someone's behind us, Junkrat's behind.
Cheers, John.
No. Unreal.
Bracket's still alive.
Yes. That's all triangle ones. Unreal. Yes!
Fuck me, it feels like absolute fucking crack going through my veins.
Yeah.
Just had a 6.6 fucking
Beer and it feels good.
And we've lost 3 in a row, but still smiling.
Oh yeah, my fucking cheekbones are actually fucking dying.
Oh yeah. Eyes are stinging. Eyes are stinging.
I mean,
cheekbones
the
are killing.
weather the last
I
couple of
haven't
weeks
blinked
been...
for 10 minutes.
I'm legit got some
The
tears in my
weather
eyes.
has been an absolute fucking joke. A fucking joke.
Absolute joke.
It's an absolute joke, the weather. You can't play Overwatch with that weather like that, it's a joke.
Overwatch? In this weather? They're gonna laugh at you. It's a joke.
You think they can walk alone?
Control link established.
Locking them all.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
God. Does anyone remember the fucking UFO finals?
Was fucking walking out and leaving his phone.
Honestly, it was kind of unbelievable how good it was.
I should have just come up at the end.
We should have played it over the
John on the
speakers
fucking
on the
jukebox, man, it's unreal.
Missed an opportunity there, but defeated them. Too fucking hammered by that now.
I do remember that we were playing Sweet Caroline when they scored the second goal, which was very funny.
Action on the high ground, top right. Down to it.
I'm going up.
Yeah. Try.
I'm looking for it.
Wow. I can try, I can fail.
I'm looking for her.
Right?
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah, do it.
I like you on soldier. Excuse
I'm
convert.
just going to self heal.
Oh. Hog
There, Hog, he's looking at us up here, there, Hog.
He's going the other side now.
It'd be a good time to go now. Or not.
Dead, two is dead.
Bane, let's get out.
Wait, like 10 seconds.
That is an incredible waste of the backfield. No worry.
Kill that turret.
Ranks.
Oh my fucking god, man! What the fuck? Fucking useless prick.
Sweet Caroline.
Ronnie, just go on.
Just wait, just be patient. We've got ults now. Now we fucking go.
No, we don't, because I'm dead, and she's gonna get the res. But I get it!
Ah, we almost got the fucking Ash Mercy.
Man,
as
the
well.
fucking... We need to kill this fucking shield, because the Tom turret is just alive all the time.
Oh my god. Got loads of ults, so we just need to just pause for a second, because you only got 5. Then go in like 5 seconds.
I'll get Ash on the right.
Shield's got jump.
Sweet Caroline.
They've got, right, I'm going to obviously get off that now, but they've got no, they've used trance for that. I've still got the top.
How do you fucking message these cunts, man? He's playing Mercy.
Oh man, that's unlucky. Thought we might have been able to have anything to do it. Lucia, don't go in now, man. Why are you going in now? Why are you going in now? Why are you going in now?
Mate, they're just shit. He doesn't know.
Why are you going in now? He's front lining over here, look.
Yeah, he's fucking useless cunt.
Last fight here, last fight.
Are we all gathered? I'm gonna do a fucking dive on the back line. And we fucking go.
Lucio, dude.
We're all gathered here today for this dive. Here we go. Through the fire strike.
That class does it.
We've done it, boys. We might have done it here.
Get on the point.
No, it's fucked. They've read the hog out of everything. They've read the fucking hog.
Biggie cheese.
It's actually class from our back here. It's not enough.
I'm jumping!
Some of the worst fucking heals I've ever fucking experienced. Fucking useless
Can't
cunts.
believe it. It's in. Where's Ninja?
I mean, the beacon is lit.
That was,
the beacon
that was
being
really,
streamed.
really painful, I have to say.
It's fucking grown up. That's
We're
what.
not gonna win yet, have we?
Oh no.
No? Blizzard's fucking punishing us, like.
Blizzard
I'm not playing on the game.
Blizzard world.
Traveling.
Do yo-yo on this. If you're on tank point. Yes. Yo-yo! A yo-yo strategy!
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Those people that we just played with, it's like they don't fucking play this game. They don't play
Right, so
fucking...
dive.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Neither do we, to be fair.
Look, the duo win now.
Honestly.
Statistically, it's more likely, yeah.
Has anyone read any of the fucking Blizzard shit, man? It's fucking awful.
That sounds pretty
Your
bad.
support has arrived.
Someone killed themselves. makes you think, like, did fucking Jeff know something? Why did he leave? Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, apparently it is
Storm
well known internally. Yeah.
Mate, he was at the top. He was at the head of the fucking snake.
Barrett.
Barrett is half now if anyone wants to get her.
Hey, it's Jeff from the Overwatch team. I'm a bully and a misogynist.
Above all else, I'm a true gamer.
What up, gamers?
Hi, it's Jeff from the Overwatch team. I actually worship Satan. This new patch. More Satan.
More Satanism than ever before.
We've got the actually got the highest amount of devil worshippers in this
We get
patch.
Zaya.
Oh, she's smacking.
You know, can't get through.
Can't get through that way. That is some fucking bollocks. That.
I'm gonna have to go Zaya. They've got so much beam.
Yeah, the sim is. On a plus note, I've got a nano off you the heels there.
I've nearly got bombs, so I'll switch after bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, when do we call it when we're engaging?
Genji, deflect down.
I'm gonna try and get a.
Teed up for a little bomb pusher.
Our soldier's still up with that ult.
Yeah, it's funky.
Got bomb push stuff.
I'll do my bombs and then switch. Genji's in on the right.
About to do some missionary here, John.
Yeah, I'll go Ryan for this.
Let's do an ult smash anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. No.
Genji's up behind you, Reaper. He's anti.
Love that, love that. I'm so
Genji's behind now. I'm on him, lovely. Swift strike out, he's got no cooldowns.
God, he just used
God!
McCree, this is going to be fat. Oh my god, he got slept.
Justice will be done.
Do mission, yeah?
Yeah,
I'll switch now.
starting again from now.
60
Starting
seconds.
again
now.
from now.
The fucking Valkyrie Mercy above, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking little bitch.
They haven't even used their blade yet, have they?
Why does it feel like I'm raining?
Genji half.
Bang.
He is one, that right. Ah, it's now or never. We're one by one, we touch, Dan touch now.
Zaya one.
Defeat!
The fucking
God!
I didn't know you were a larger.
No, I wasn't.
I will take the blame for that. I should have switched way earlier than I did. They just didn't kill me.
0-0.
I'll take the rap for that one.
You don't have to. You don't have to take the rap
It's
for
an
that.
absolute joke.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
No one did anything, so.
Yeah,
Look,
they
we're all
were
still smiling. Do yo-yo jump. Yo-yo.
in the words of Dave Grohl from the fantastic band, the Foo Fighters, done, and I'm on to the next one.
Yeah. What's your win rate on fucking Overwatch? 1 in 10! 180!
We'll be fucking lucky.
Imagination is the essence
This
of
game is
currently
my
0
fucking
and 6.
monkey wrench. Like,
Snicklebeard's had enough. And do you know what, I don't fucking blame him.
I've had enough of him, to be honest. To be quite fucking reasonably
He's,
honest.
oh, he knows that he's going to die first as Widow and get flamed, so he's leaving early.
to working with you all.
Yeah. Needs a bit of silence for his concentration.
Right, Doz, let's not forget about last time we did Yo-Yo, we forgot about Yo-Yo. So let's try not to forget about it this time.
Can she excuse my wrongs?
Doz is in the spawn, by the way. Can someone get him?
It's not I'm coming.
Honestly, that monkey wrench riff is like... Has anything ever been more the year 2000?
Pick.
Right, let's do it.
Right, let's go then.
Bear.
Here we go.
Got free reign there, John.
Here we go.
Nobody writes.
Drop a one here, John. Bubble gum.
Didn't actually Yo-Yo out. Come back.
No, sorry, we didn't need to. But yeah, it's all good. Let's do it.
Sniper.
Yo, yo.
Shagging band.
Get a couple. Go, go.
We're shagging
Okay,
band.
touching now. Touching his ass, touching his ass.
What's going on here for us?
Backwards. Right.
Oh shit! I didn't need to fly out, but actually I should have done to save you, shouldn't I?
Donny, I can't hit you because I'm fucking...
Wow. Oh my god, we got it to there, didn't we? They've CP'd onto the high ground.
An absolute car crashing around from us, like.
It's Stavanger.
Experimentation.
As if that blocks, like, everything. That fucking honker town.
We're here.
We're getting
Here it's perfect.
Why not use down? It's very effective.
It's fucking.
Fucking on.
Man, I can't play DPS. My fucking ronk is too low.
Fucking a gift from the gods.
Alistair Bowley's Kralls.
I mean, we're losing anyway, so might as well have a little DPS tickle at the same time.
You had one game. 1800.
$1,749.
Man, has everyone
Wow.
seen that? Has everyone seen that Mackie D's advert where everyone was just laughing?
No.
No, but is it us
It's
now?
very me on this game.
It's just everyone's basically just shots of different people laughing, and at the end it's just like myself. It's like
Has anyone seen that?
viral
Has anyone seen the Blizzard advert where everyone's just laughing?
Was it some fired ex-World of Warcraft lead named in harassment lawsuit for misconduct?
God damn, they do make good games though.
This game is fucking stupid, man. It's fucking so dumb.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Silver nib. Silver nib.
Jeff, please. Just one.
Don't wanna
1 in 10.
1 in 10!
I've just realised that every game we lose is us in solidarity against boycotting Blizzard. So it's win-win.
We're throwing games intentionally.
Exactly.
Even take you seriously right
Because
now.
of Blizzard.
Heel it be.
Because of their
5, 4, 3,
attitude.
2, 1. Round 1.
Teleporter online.
I'm throwing every game as a statement towards their algorithm, the SR system, the MMR system.
They got a bounce house.
The sexual harassment system.
Apparently it was quite systematic.
Well, Lucius won it, and Anseed. Where's he gone? They've got a Reinhardt on the bounce house.
I thought I've got to get somebody with that.
He's going for a pit. He's going to try and pin us there.
Fucking hell.
No way, man! The absolute fuck.
Seriously.
It's yeah. It's flavour.
Let's up the tempo.
What's your flavour?
Flavour than
It's
me.
flavour and it ain't fucking pistachio. That's for true.
Wait up then. I'm only just taxiing these guys back now.
Check this out.
There's a widow on right ball. Not the biggest.
So I've got a
They're looking for a grab here.
thingy for you.
Bombs out.
Right, Lucius going to run into it. Right, that's one on point here. He's one.
Real.
They have got a grab fucking hit us with it.
John Sailor?
The song kicks in as the pin into the Myra ult.
That soldier needs to go now.
Where is he? Is he on bounce house?
He's on the high ground still.
Because I'm up here now.
No! No way! That's fucking incredible. We've got one now.
They are still up there, but we have got the pond. Right, well, I've got a beat here as well for this fight here.
John, no.
Did he get everyone?
Got me.
Got some people.
Definitely me.
We just stay around the other side. We need to stay away from that soldier because we can't get up there. It's gonna have to be you, Doz, that does, but we can't. Everyone else can't.
What is it?
555 666.
Too soon. Too soon, man.
I'm just getting
Our boy
started.
Joey.
Riff.
Audio medic.
Wonder what he died of.
No dying on my watch.
He's too sick to live. I guess.
Can you come back, David?
All better. Now.
And we pin on! Thank you, Lucio.
Wow, that boot.
Lucio boots me. Boots me so I missed the fucking show. Thank Christ.
They're widows on the bounce house. Right, that's looking for a thingy over there. Flank shatter. That's what I meant. Looking for a fucking lang shank. Their bounce house strat is really working for them, by the way. We do need to get up there. Toss. It's gonna have to be you, Doz.
Yeah, I keep.
That's when James starts singing, it usually means that Reinhardt's about to be in the kill tree. That's what I've noticed this game.
I pinned and I didn't hit a wall. I just pinned off the map.
Goes on pie.
Reinhardt. Stay in it.
Hellman's mayonnaise.
Hellman's mayonnaise.
Extra life. Extra
That's
heavy.
sold every time that soldier is just up there, isn't he? Just.
I'm
Yeah,
dead as
yeah,
well.
yeah,
It's really
I
nice.
swear, if we try strats like that, they come and get us every time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They'll switch and do something really shit. The Torb should be up there with his turret, like every time. IMO.
I should have been going again, but it just was out of sync with it, really.
Why? Yeah. It's perfect.
Right,
Should we go
Lucio
there?
one, Lucio one.
I can pin on.
Oh, James got heal you.
I mean, he's created space for us to touch now. This is it now. Don't stay in it with me.
Jim's on. God, why are we running a second Torb into this shit, man? Fucking stinks.
They're throwing because of the harassment.
Harassment.
Best round.
Fuck me, dude.
Was there a symbol? I didn't see it.
Score.
No, that wasn't. He didn't do it because he's throwing. Because of the harassment.
One it down. One it down.
I didn't see any lava either.
Damn. I'll go get the soldier. He's gonna go a little high.
Yes, see you again.
Sim could weirdly work on this map.
In the right hands, yeah. I don't believe it.
Come on, lad.
Alicia's low. Oh no, he's a flanking soldier again. He's up there now, boss. He's up there now. Class. That's what he does.
Regen burst activated.
Wow.
Such an awful fucking experience.
I like Sim though. Sim could be good for this map.
God, the sim is awful.
You're not wrong. Man, how we used to play hours and hours of this.
Oh, like this.
Oh yeah.
Is it Reinhardt behind us?
Ryan shot behind us.
Right now.
Was I on the left here? Can anyone help me?
Me and Doz are dead. Coming back now. The Lucio's in here. With our Sim. Down, we're going bottom right, chasing Lucio.
I mean, he can get away with it, like. He can get away with it.
Shit, this is fucking shite.
We've got bottom. Me and Sim have gone bottom, and he's just going on. So.
He's
Teabagging me.
There's something about that just fucking got me very good.
There is absolutely not a jot of fucking peel from anything.
We're down bottom right here, having our own fucking game. Me and James down there.
I'm just lost, man. What is this? Like, what do we do? We've got these DPS in fucking Hong.
Over here. Symmetra reporting.
Keep moving forward.
What's with the fucking sim, man?
I don't understand.
Right, we're bottom now. We're bottom now. Here we go.
We are, but no one else is.
Sim's with us. God. Someone's on point. Let's get on point then. Doz is on point.
Like, in
Let's get
theory.
on.
In theory, it's like... What?
Get into position.
Oh my god, just fucked him
Fucking car crash, man.
It feels like we are just sitting ducks. They've just got well good positions on us and surrounding us.
I can't get Robin S, please.
I can scrub. Oh no, I can't. No, I can't. They're all in that room.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Touched.
Double kill.
That is fucking wild how bad that game was. Fuck
It
me.
is an absolute waste of time. Changed my mind. Like, what the fuck is that, man? Just
That was
gonna
just
get,
my-
we're all having
I
fun
can
now,
literally
so we'll
feel
go
my
again.
fucking stress levels going up playing this fucking game.
Little baby.
Fucking heart rate's flying up, just wanting to fucking turn this thing off.
It's just dumb.
Want to
It's
feel
just dumb
something?
as fuck.
I just don't understand, like, where the fun is derived from this.
Trying to work it out.
Like, which bit of this is the
Right,
fun
this
bit?
game will be now because we've got two Russian Smurfs on DPS.
Spasiba.
Hello, little baddies.
Established.
Gossipy.
I can't wait to see you all in
Gossipy.
action. Just
KY just stand to kill yourself.
I think so.
More reasons to enjoy this game.
Big and move. Big and move. Big and move. Big and move. Tween. Pick and tween.
5, 4, 3, 2,
English, please.
attackers incoming.
Well,
Defend objective A.
I wanna be your English, please. He's not fucking right.
Someone's behind, like.
Don't wanna be your English, please. Don't wanna be your sticky queen.
Hogs on the point. James, to your right, to your right, to your right.
Oh, we've cleaned up, like. Don't worry. Don't you worry, child.
Yeah, man, James, you know what I heard recently in real life? That
The
song
meme
was like,
song.
like whatever that is.
The fucking meme song.
Yeah.
Hogs up here on the top.
It was on this
left,
map, wasn't it, at the OG? I think we're going down here, boys.
Guys. Hogs on the point.
Sugar, we go at that swiggy. What?
Da-na-na-na.
Oh, that one.
No, not that one. It's one that. No, not that one. Not that one. That's the other one. It's like a person go like.
Dun, 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 dun. That one.
No, not that one.
The
It's
proper
like
Schwab one that's like Schwab.
I don't know what it is. I heard it in real life.
Nah, me neither. I have no idea. I wouldn't be able to find it even if.
It's on your
Junk's in behind, boys.
Yeah, but it's not like a saved soundboard. It's saved soundboard. Who else is in solidarity with Blizzard?
Big.
Hogs behind us. I think he's up top.
Fucking you, Queen. Hogs behind us. Ah!
I'm with him.
I'm with you on the hog.
Okay. It was a good play for him. Yakshimish, this game just released in Russia. Brand new game.
Your support has arrived.
My favorite
we're not
brand new
touching-
game
are we
of
touching? No, we're not.
2021.
Losing my favorite game.
Wow, okay.
For you.
Do not go up
It's
there.
called Overwatch
Who's the one
2021.
who's crit over there?
Me, probably.
Oh my god.
God almighty.
Me, probably.
The Doomfist is flanking on the right.
Let's go, man.
Meteor strike.
All I wanna do is hit my butt. I got a feeling another one. All I wanna do is finger my bum.
Hog's behind as well now.
He's just too fucked up. It's just nothing. not a sniff of like a play that's good from anything.
And what's happened to your fucking comms, man? Your mic has gone like fucking weird. I might get kicked. What?
Any heals? Any heals?
Crazy.
All the time.
This is rough, like, very rough.
I'm getting seasick.
Fucking arse, not gonna lie.
It's that rough. Yeah, I'd rather do something else in my time, like.
Oh yeah. It's amazing how productive you can be when this game's not in your life.
Oh yeah. No,
God,
it's
I
incredible.
really didn't want it to go this way, but seemingly it has.
You're going to run out of data in a minute anyway.
It's only one
I'm
way.
on
This
4G,
year.
man. 4G connection.
English, please, boys. Do you not fucking understand?
Fucking yikes,
Can you hear people?
No, but they're in the fucking comms talking in Russian.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. Thought it meant these days. Yes, you may. My name is Boris and I have blockhead.
Attack.
I fucking hate this game, man. I want to actually snap this. It's fucking As if, I mean, how many cherries do you want on top of the cake? This session's been shite. Blizzard have been done for like sexual harassment in like the worst way. Jeff's left and we're in a game with a bunch of fucking Russians who don't even speak English. It's just fucking perfect. This is just a terrible experience all round. I hate it. Thank you. Oh Jesus.
Whoa.
You might get killed there.
Oh yeah. This is where we get more kills now. I saw the signs.
This is the one. This is the push.
Get out there, Genji.
Push forward.
Yes, the one.
Good kill.
Touch point. Oh, Anna's on the corner of the point here. Wow. A lot of abilities. Well done, Jeff. You have made a significant amount of abilities in this game.
Genji.
Ash 1 on point. Ash 1. Ash 1.
Somebody shagging your mom.
Genji just triangle now. Honestly.
If he presses triangle now, it might actually clean up because it's only squished there. There is still more to my tale. After this, I declare a ceasefire. We look for other games that we can fucking play.
Go on, Genji, fucking get in there, son.
There, Anna is at the back of the point, alone. Push in now, boys. Push in now.
As soon as that shield goes down,
The fucking bombs are up.
I mean, we ain't gonna get.
Mate, we're nanoblade on point.
We're not gonna get too far with plays like that from me.
Has to be this.
Oh, God.
No, this is the one. This is the one. This is still the one. Is it not?
No, we all died, mate.
Then it is.
That's much.
It's still Under the shatter and then pinned off the map by accident. Woo! It was an accident, it's not like we were throwing. But yeah, I guess I'm throwing some shit.
Right, this.
I can't pin in because the goat.
Go.
Go, come on!
Surely this is it though.
Oh, this is 100% it. 100%. We're getting this. Like. Echoes have. Echoes one.
I was suffering.
And the Lord said you are not done with your suffering.
Look, if we get a win now, I'm gonna win my 5 and restart.
Oh, Jeff says as well. He'll do something. He'll kick one
It's
of them.
like setting aerosol ablaze. Just a very temporary. Very temporary.
Genji's asleep. Genji's asleep.
Can't tell you how close I am.
Fuck hell, there's a roadhog behind us here. Fuck me, watch out boys. He's still here, if anyone's here. No?
Some really good kills.
I'm here, but
I mean, fair enough, he's escaped down the back stairs. He's going to come next to you, that building next to you, James. He's in there, the roadhog. He's going to come out now. There you go. There's the pin off the map. Yes!
Nen. Who's Nen?
could have romped this, lads.
Our Reaper's waiting up top with ult. They're chasing him now.
Absolutely zero, I think.
And do you want? Here comes their Reinhardt.
Oh fuck.
I've just used the bombs.
Ah, fuck.
Didn't realise how much we'd fucking romped it there.
There's an arrow on the floor there.
Genji's gonna get her now. No, he's not. Get out of here, mate! Get out of
Tonight
here!
we're gonna
3-8.
on the
Shit,
floor.
John.
Take a shit on the floor.
Cheers.
Stepping in shit, John. There's McCree in my far left.
There's a McCree in this room, mate.
It's to move the game.
Reinhardt's one, Reinhardt is one!
Oh, yes.
You get out, John.
Oh yeah. Out of harm's way, yeah.
Define harm.
I'm baiting their Anna around the corner, she's trying to hit me, let's go!
We're going.
Go sleep. Does that half? Does that one?
Who wants Sam?
Wow. Okay, they've used the ult for it.
Out we get. McCree's one. Oh my god, they fucking saved him again.
60 seconds remaining.
We've got ults, we've got nano blade, we've got bombs, we've got fucking all sorts here. I'm gonna go in and make them waste abilities on me when Reaper's in position.
Someone's coming behind us.
It's Junkrat.
So kiss me.
Oh, he's dead. Lucio's coming far side,
Hog up
round the
top.
back.
Hog is on high ground. Where the Genji is. Where our Genji is.
10 seconds.
Still there. Mine's left.
No! Triangle everyone.
I'm getting another jump. Oh my god. Lucio 1 on cat, Lucio 1!
Oh my god, he's on fire. I mean, we've got to now defend the first point for 3.5 minutes, but... And the Lord said, your suffering hath not ended.
Take thine eye out of thine own.
He didn't say that.
Select your hero.
Take thine eye out of thine
So-
own eye.
So Lord, let me get this straight, you want me to kill my own son, Isaac? Yes. Cool. Cool. Cool, man, feels real good.
The binding of Isaac.
Binding of Isaiah.
Man, these guys in the chat, real fucking... You can't even read the letters, man, never mind the words.
30 seconds.
Very Yegshimish energy.
Dan, can you read it? Is that Russian?
Nah.
You read the letters?
Add. The first one is like. Add.
I am hard.
2000.
Pick and move. Pick and move.
Ah! Yes, sorry, reading Russian. Coming now.
Adman. That says... that says, I'm an Adman pedo. Babe.
They've got Reinhardt and Hog, they're going top door. Zen, Moira.
Fucking grind a draw out of it.
Reaper on point, Reaper on point, Reaper on point, he's gonna kill me.
Do it.
Feed it.
We came for him, he's won, he's won. Wow, he's cleaned up.
I literally threw my fucking nade up onto the high ground.
And
And
he
the
appeared.
Reaper was just on the point.
Very good little split push that.
Can anyone else feel themselves having less fun? Or
Struggling to feel good about this.
I for one, as you know, I'm still having a lot of fun.
I think that's because you're walloped.
Oh yeah. But it's also
Let's do
class.
one more.
I'm enjoying
Let's
it.
do one more, and then we'll, if not, we'll fucking off.
Yes!
I honestly
mean,
just
this is
going to
be a
find a new game.
Hunt Showdown looks quite funny. Rust looks quite funny.
I mean, at this point, anything will be better than this game. So I'm like, fucking. game
UFC
on.
2021.
Wow. Press success.
I think those allegations have probably killed Overwatch 2.
I hope so.
Do you
There's
think?
no chance of
Lord,
getting
just
back
give
on
me a
track.
sign.
I was reading this
It's
thing that
still
it was
come
like
out, but I
with
think
gaming.
it's forever tarnished, isn't it?
Moments
Maybe.
forever faded.
But like
Then
COD's
again.
not like no one's gonna not buy COD, are they? Do you know what I mean?
Looks
It's
like,
true, 'cause it's Activision,
looks
isn't
like
it?
we're going to COD.
Yeah.
That's what you're
Doesn't
saying,
like to
it
chat.
does.
Moments forever faded.
Now entering the Temple of Anubis.
Well, of course it is.
Prepare your defenses.
Shite map.
Select
Shite
your
game.
God. Out of 10, how Kurt Cobain in his final days are we feeling?
I've cocked the shotgun, ready to put it in my own mouth, put it that way.
in 30 seconds.
Yeah, let's pick it up. I am ready to roll.
The shotgun's like sat at the end of the fucking end of the sofa, just like leaning against one of the arms.
I'm as high as a kite with a shotgun in my gob,
Pick and
yeah.
move, pick and move. Pick and move, pick and move.
Shut up.
Raising the ball. Nothing's gonna stop.
Oh god.
5, 4,
Little baby.
Does it really matter anyway?
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Like, I kind of just hate everything this game stands for, like, literally. Even the developers.
Couldn't even get back.
I fucking hate this.
Yeah, we are just cannon fodder for the fucking boys that are good. And I'm glad they're having
Give
fun.
me a sign.
This is my fucking sign right here. Sign to go in.
Hey, you get that thing?
The international sign to get the fuck in. Sig is one there though.
National side to get.
Let's get this right then, collapse onto him now. Fucking love that.
Mercy. Mercy Sigma on top.
Get out then, get out then, use the speed to get out now.
Stagger him if anything, like.
Fucking hell, Reaper's up there. Oh, fire strike. Thunderstruck.
I've set the Sigma. So turn on, Reaper.
Oh my god. Come back, everyone come back. Everyone come back.
I think Ryan's fucked the shot up.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And we haven't. Here we go. Follow him in.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Oh.
you saw the sleep I just did. It was fat as fuck.
He's got all though, the Reaper.
Lads, the video game is feeling very good. Feeling very good.
Let's do this then. Come on, I'm about to die. Let's go in now.
Feeling real good in the back.
Set the Mercy. Drink that Mercy on choke.
I think really good.
We have to be really careful with it. Play for time to bring that team back.
Protect the turret at the back. Just keep the fucking sword turret up if you can.
It's done.
Yeah.
Now you want them back, please.
The extra man.
Nailed if possible.
Only just getting back now. No. Holy shit, James, what are you doing up there? Jump across one. Jump across one.
Doing everything I can. I got booped up onto the hangar.
Conked up.
I'm just getting started. Nothing's gonna stop.
And I'm so confused about what to do. Sometimes
That's actually quite a good hold for me.
We're a noob.
Up the tempo.
Holy shit, a
Fucking
noob.
noob.
A noob is.
I do business says.
this whole time they've been marathons.
Got no shield though.
Here comes their Reaper, probably with us.
Yeah, he's underneath the bridge.
Slept in.
Dead Holly.
Huge.
We probably should clean up now.
Change this. Legit into this.
That's up right.
Holy shit, Dawson's fucking gone, mate. Follow him in. They just came bounding over.
Take them back, please.
Bounding over.
Take them back, please.
Get out.
Banding over.
Get out of there.
Oh, I want it back, please. Reaches in my butt.
Here comes the Diva bomb. Get ready to run. Get ready to fucking move now.
Right, so
Diva's behind. Ooh.
More deaths I needed.
He's one. They've got some good positions.
Junk at one, top right.
Use ults, everyone.
Fuck me, the Junkrat. On the left side.
Did a really good job keeping us alive.
I want that back, please.
Watch out for the Anna on me.
Rebuild.
These smelly healers use the fusion thing.
I think I'm still contesting him up there as well the whole time.
Yeah.
The Anna's fucking low, like, on the bridge. She's used the thing on herself.
Please, can someone get this fucking Junkrat, man? Why are we not running a fucking DPS that can go up to it?
Because they're
He's literally got free reign on the top left the entire time.
Okay, just class big slam now.
I don't know how. I don't know the buttons.
R3.
Next time.
Oh, we go down to 40 seconds.
Score 2-2. Switching sides. Prepare.
We've not capped many points today, so I'm not
Select your
not too confident.
Danny.
Not sure where.
Giancarrete parents e tante labio. Giancarrete parents e tante labio.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I'll do missionary. Missionary with the lights on, going down.
Yeah, let's pick it up.
That sound signals 100%.
Gonna make you feel better.
1. Attack commencing. Capture objective
Let's go, left room, let's go, let's go.
Yep.
And then speed, 3, 2, 1, speed, here we go.
What?
Okay, now.
The wall. Too eager.
Oh, Reaper's behind us. He's gone, we can fucking...
Wait for the button.
Lead that finito. Meanwhile on the eastern front.
Does it? Taking the whole empire myself.
Does it camping on the eastern border.
Oh, yeah,
No, I can't.
Hang on, oh man, why? Oh shit. Dude, we've only just got back now, man.
I'm here to just try and get you guys out.
I beat him out just to save fucking Reaper's life.
Gamer. Fucking God, gamer.
It's a lot of damage. Coming through the shock.
Do we need to do this then and go?
Go on then, go on then. Use those.
I used a beat there. Maze on 58%, boys, don't worry. Another couple of pushes, we're getting up. He's playing from fucking Brazil, this guy.
No dying on my watch.
Ja.
I mean, the main wall is a strat, to be fair.
I'll just slow down. Wait for the lads behind and then we fucking do this. This is it.
This is it. This fucking is it. Stay in that room. Thingy coming in. Oh, you don't even need it, do you?
Good. The Sigma's going to drop behind.
I hope so. Fucking listen.
Where is it?
Ghost Gamers tactically got
He's still up here behind us, I think.
Yeah, he is. Fucking hell.
Get him now.
I was actually joking when I said.
Doz is in, boys. Don't worry. Doz is on point B. Capping.
We need this ult from you, mate. It's very important.
Someone's I can hear footsteps.
Ghost Game.
Yeah, it's Junk and Reaper on. Junk and Reaper dropping in behind on high
Here it
ground.
comes. Here it comes.
Don't use your ult now.
thrown it in.
Oh, he's okay. Fair enough.
Fucking thrown it in.
Hey, it's 3 for 3.
We can't do it. We can't do it though. We can't actually do it. Can't do it like
All in here.
Wait, Dodge, just wait.
Wow.
Same magic. Le chic, safe.
Just go left side. Just go
Safe
left.
in
Just to like do a fucking flank. Right, let's
Kill.
go.
He's got his ult now as well.
He's got the heals.
I'm coming in on the left side.
I've nanoed him.
Right, I can grab as well.
Get this guy, yeah?
No, my boys. Stay in here. No way. Reaper's one.
Tell me this back piece, anyone?
No, there's 5 of them on the point.
Got it. Got it.
Your
God.
day.
Thank you, Hamza, for just fucking off, you silly cunt.
Well, it could be worse.
Fucking left me for dead.
Up with me.
Jump out on the bridge again.
Get hit by one of these jump bombs.
Nice, that's good. Do we fucking go or
No shield, so
Yeah.
let's go.
Oh, fuck me, man.
we just go anyway? I think there's no fucking use
Yeah,
anyway.
we just go.
He'll come back. He'll come back.
This is the problem.
We're making them use ults.
They used 2 there, didn't they? Bap and Reaper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
And now Trace is getting in position now to dive before the next push, and then we go.
Yeah, it's perfect.
She actually is.
time. Stay down.
Ooh, that guy is quite low. Got no shell. I'm gonna try and do my shot on the left side.
But we've gone in here. They've probably got a Junkrat tire in. Good sleep, fucking class. Oh shit!
That might be her.
Go on, boys.
Here comes the Reaper.
That Mercy needs to go.
She's one.
I'm watching left side.
That's it. That's it.
Team
Team
kill,
kill.
so we should have it.
Wow.
Score.
And the Lord said, "Thine
Lord said it.
suffering hath not
Prepare to attack.
yet
It's
ended."
over.
Select your hero.
And suffering is starting to turn in your favour.
What can we get? Can we do the Rhine Can we do the Anna? Yeah, like Anna Ryan strat to get the ults.
You've only got one.
Like
minute
just
then.
like get nano. We try get a quick nano.
You've only
I'll
got
take
one
loads
minute.
of Ryan takes loads of damage. Then Dan, if you just charge.
Well, that bit shouldn't be a problem.
Go on.
I mean, I do like the Farad, to be honest, to give us another angle here, and his fucking... No, go back on it, dude. Your tracer stinks of shit. Get back on Farad if you can.
Attack commences in 30
Squirt.
seconds.
Everyone signed their life insurance policies?
Genji, do you play Farad? Give it a go.
Seems like neither of us like him dead very much.
Because they did Reaper junk, didn't they? So Farad's a good idea. I like it. Pick and move.
Could just try to go straight through the middle, guys.
Yeah, Farad goes over the top.
Waxing Charlie.
1. 60 seconds remaining.
See if they've still got junk.
Splash on the sim. On the sim.
Like that, junk is one. Class. I've got a pocket on Doz if you want to move in here.
Behind us.
Okay.
30 seconds.
To hold back, yeah. Pull back. Pull back. We can't go in now. Wait. Alright. Go all the way out.
Come here and get refreshed.
This is risque.
Now we can go in.
I'm gonna try and turn him and just get onto the pump.
No, fucking stay alive. Stay alive, please. No, the junk's dropped him behind. He's one. Anti. That's done me. Doz.
No!
No!
No.
No! No, Harry! No!
Matrix charging.
Ron!
Score.
Harry!
Harry Potter and your celebrity.
Prepare your defenses.
No foolish incantations or wand waving in this classroom as such.
No!
No! No!
Bloody hell, mate! No!
No! Fucking hell. Thought we
Hey,
needed
that's
that
4
as well.
chocolate frogs if you got any, Madam Hooch.
We'll take the lot.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Ah! Gizelle and Danny apples and pears? No!
I like the junk to be fair.
Attackers.
Pick and move.
in 30
Pick and move. At least give us one fucking game where
No, but
we have a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Last time, as we got there, Dan just died to the Farad immediately.
Chance you get with me.
please, sir, can I have some more? Please, sir, can I have some more? Fucking no!
Tob,
Fuck off.
don't do this.
Not like this.
Excuse me, brother! Fuck off, mate!
Excuse me, brother. Got a TP on point.
Yep, and the Sim's here. She needs to go! She needs to go! It's time to go!
Steve is one. It's a good start. No, Farah.
Jesus.
One Farah to rule them all,
Yeah.
and in the darkness bind them.
Our suffering is not yet.
Not a single. Honestly, I believe that. How many games have you played total? I'm not
Oh,
a
about
single.
10.
5 or 6. 5 or 6.
Me and Doz did one before
And the
everyone else
Lord
got on as
said-
well and lost that.
Man, it's
Dying
quite
suffering.
special that.
is not yet over.
Quite special.
I just don't feel anything. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's just shit.
That's
Just
what
a
I mean.
fucking-
It's like
We're 5
just
years
ca-
in. We've reached the bottom.
Boys, look at this. Look at this.
it's just a crap experience. Like, I don't know. It's like a man spitting on your shoes. It's like not that harsh, really, but it is just shit crack.
Fuck me, man. 1 in 10.
I'd cancel
Man.
game.
God.
I just want to play another, that's the problem.
That is a
actually don't.
problem.
Yeah.
Can we discuss that urge and just like talk
It's like
about
getting
it?
smacked around the head and saying, yeah, again.
Is fucking that game that you were saying, John, is that on here? Is that on PlayStation?
Oh, there's loads of shit, man. Loads of games. Which one? Hunt Showdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's not free,
Loads of
but it is
games.
on there. James, what was that one that was free? That Revenant one?
Oh god, yeah, it's called Revenant. Remnant from the Ashes. And that's like a team shooter. Very Destiny vibes meets like Helldivers, I think. Meets Dark Soulsy, wave based
Fortnite, anyone?
enemies.
Oh man. She's a roughie.
No, this is more like it. Just boys in chat.
Boys in the chat. Boys in the chat. What's something I'm thinking about?
Putting the gun in my mouth and pulling the trigger.
Mm.
Dozer, what fucking whip are you gonna get then, son? Okay. Doz?
Pulling that trigger.
Dozer?
Yeah, hello? What was that? I missed it.
What whip are you gonna get?
No, you're gonna laugh. But, I'm
BMW.
either gonna get a... I'm either gonna get a... Looking at getting a Fiat Panda.
Fuck off. Get out the fucking lobby now.
Just need to Google what a fucking Fiat Panda looks like.
Mate,
I mean, if it was one of the old school ones, though, I'd fucking respect it a lot.
Well, yeah, probably will be because
The 1985 Fiat Panda looks like
That's the one I'm on about.
one of those. Looks like one of the fucking shit cars that spawn on Vice City when you're stuck
Yeah.
in the middle of nowhere.
Man, they're the good ones. The
Banana.
fucking
Mate,
compact.
that looks fucking unreal, man.
The fucking banana.
Actually on that car, it's fucking class.
Like a newer one.
Or, well, just whatever.
Why,
ones, like,
does?
I guess
Why a
it'd be like-
Fiat? Fix it again tomorrow.
Oh my god. Well, please enlighten me.
Well,
Enlighten me about the
how
fucking
come? Just
ways of the car.
how come?
Just because I like the little pandas. I think they look class.
Or what is the other option?
Going purely based on aesthetic is a good way to go with cars.
Or I'm gonna do a little fucking camper van conversion.
It's based.
Berlingo.
No, it's not aesthetic. He's based it on the what car review.
Mate, camper vans are fucking very expensive, mate.
No, I'm gonna do a little conversion out of a Berlingo. Holy shit!
Berlingo?
What car?
A Berlingo. Berlingo is a fucking
Mate, the Berlingo's a class.
unreal car, like.
This can't be real. There's a fucking Berlingo on eBay for 20 quid. I mean, it's fucked, man.
It's my sort of fucking car.
I mean, vans are expensive, dude. Like,
I mean,
you
you
get
get
a
60
decent car.
You get 60 quid to scrap it. Why is it on eBay for 20 quid?
Pick it up.
What do you
Yeah,
look
so
fucking
drive-
outfits recommending?
I'm gonna send one through now that I'd recommend.
There's something very artsy.
I've got a Ford, and it's never done me wrong. If Ford Fiesta would do you nicely. Ford
Absolutely
Focus.
love a Ford Fiesta, man. Honestly, absolutely class little vehicle, eh?
I mean, it depends. I guess it
Ford
depends
Fiesta,
what your budget is. I guess. But I guess you'd want something. Yeah, I don't know what the price for of a Fiat Panda is. Go on, Torto Trader. Postcode. Fucking, what's your postcode, Doz? It's fucking gone.
Yeah, fucking houses. That pussy hole.
He's back.
Yeah, he's back
There he
online.
is,
Oh, I know what he's
back.
doing. He's going back. He's switched off his data and now onto the internet because his ping doesn't matter if he's not gaming. Let's fire up compare game when he comes back.
Yeah. Might as well.
Doz, what's your postcode?
Holy shit.
I'm not playing anymore, like, legit.
Come on, boys. I'm playing, like, I'm doing something.
I don't. It's just
Had a little fucking chill, man. We talked about the Fiat Panda. It's all good.
we haven't. What's your
It's been
postcode?
literally seconds.
What's your postcode?
G59RP. Basically, what do I need to look for apart from mileage? What are the other things that need to be like actually like check? On a serious note,
What's your budget?
how do you actually
Yeah, what's your budget?
like two G's? Because it's gonna get fucked anyway, isn't it? Because I'll be a new driver. I'll probably scape it and shit straight away.
Probably, yeah. I mean, the real cost of a car is the maintenance.
Sure.
So you're going to be spending a lot for a car that much. It'll have, if you want a decent car, it's probably got a shit ton of mileage on it. Therefore, it's probably prone to breaking.
Oh, a Nissan Micra.
I mean, could you even get a Fiat Panda for £2,000? Is what I'm asking. Are they available for that much?
I mean, you can get anything for £2,000 to be fair. Just be varying ages.
Hey, what is that one, James? That is unreal.
It's a Fiat Multipla.
Man, that is the ugliest car ever made.
I love it for that reason.
I actually want that. What's it called? What?
Multipla. It's even got multi. It puts the Multipla in multiplayer.
That's fucking unreal.
Fiat Panda.
I just remember we had some Jewish neighbours that went to my school when I was a kid, and they had that car, and I just it's such an aesthetic. It's so yeah, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like such a mood.
Mate, it's like the little frump on top is unreal.
Like so middle class family going on holiday.
Me, man. To be fair, this one here, this would be actually alright. I mean, it's an oldish car, but it's only got 31k miles, 2.2k. Probably some old person's car, which would be ideal.
Somebody that's died of COVID, you might get some deals on cars at the minute.
Second-hand cars are expensive at the minute, actually.
It's a 1.1 litre engine. Which is actually...
But like, what are the things, apart from obviously if you've got shit as a mileage, it's going to be crap.
Well, if it's had a lot of owners, I would say. Would you say that, John?
Yeah,
It's changed hands a lot?
Ideally, you want as few owners as possible. Like Dan says, ideally it's like an old woman that's owned it from new, with full main dealer service history. Full service history is important, for sure.
Which is what I got for my car, but it was a bit more.
What does that mean?
It just means it's been serviced every. You have to service your car every 12 months, or you're recommended to, kind of like an MOT, and it'll cost you about sort of 200 quid. And they change all your filters and all the like wearable parts,
check your brakes and all that
fill
shit.
your brake fluid, coolant, engine oil, do all that stuff, change your air filter, your pollen filter, all that kind of stuff, and that all keeps your engine running smoothly. And if someone hasn't done that every year, it backs up with shit and gets fucking clogged, and just like it's just considered good to have it basically. So just look for one, ideally with like full service history or at least like partial service history. Ideally 1 or 2 owners. But I mean at that price bracket you're probably looking more like 3 or 4.
I mean, this one's got 4.
4 usually means 5 as well. Like you will be the 5th. Or 6th. Is it? Wait, hang on, is it 6th? There's like a janky fucking scam that people do with former keepers, where you say like, it's had 4 former keepers, but that's because there is a current keeper. So you're actually the 6th.
You're at the 5th.
Yeah. That's like a janky little thing that people do. Any car that's around like the 70,000 mile mark probably hasn't had a cam belt done, and that's probably why they're selling it. It's like when you hit about 70 to 75k, you need to do a cam belt change. It's just like a service thing that you have to do. But a lot of people will like run it up to about 70k and then just think, fuck it, I'll let someone else fucking do all that shit.
But it costs a lot to do.
It's not even that much, but it's one of them things. If you don't do it, it fucks it.
Fucks the car completely.
Absolutely fucks it. If it snaps, it's fucked. So it's better to like kind of do it early.
What is it that you can't get it sorted?
No, it fucking fucks the engine up. If the belt snaps, it like pushes the pistons up through the engine, and it's like an engine replacement. I don't think it's even that much to do it. It's a few £100, but basically the calculation that you want to do is like initial cash outlay versus like maintenance over like 2 or 3 years, and that's why leasing is really popular nowadays, because it's not actually that much. It's like for 2 to 3, especially if you're not bothered about specs. If you want like a decent car with good specs, it'll cost you quite a lot. But if you're not bothered about specs at all, you could get like a Toyota Yaris on finance for like £200 a month, and that'd have like all servicing and maintenance included, and potentially insurance. And it just means that you
don't own it at the end, though, do you?
No, you don't. But you don't really want to, because it's a depreciating asset anyway. So it's that's why people like to do it. You just hand it back after 3 years. But it means that you've basically got like a set maintenance cost, because the problem is you spend 2k and you spend 3k a year on it for the next 3 years. You've actually spent 9, 10, 11k, and you could have just bought a car for 11k and had no maintenance on it. You know what I mean? So that is the calc.
It's tricky.
It's
But
when you're looking around that budget, does you basically have to accept that there probably is going to be both probably of like high mileage and lots of change of ownership as well. You're basically buying a car that you're willing to say you're basically saying I'm willing to like let this 2k die, because you're not going to get any kind of return at all on it. As soon as you've bought it, it's pretty much gone down in value by quite a bit.
It's such a lottery.
You're buying a car to run it into the ground at that price, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I probably would do.
Well, there's definitely
I don't want to buy it. Just fucking driving around.
But if you're driving, like, if you wanted to drive it like up into the fucking Highlands of Scotland without any fucking signal and it breaks down, that's pretty fucking dodgy as well. Do you want reliability, or do you want fucking? I'm guessing you're not bothered about specs.
Like a motorbike or something. Like you could get a moped, which would be like well cheap. You don't have to. You only need a provisional for like a moped, don't you? If you just want it for like running around.
I'd love Daz on a ped, would be fucking sick. Like
on a little Vespa.
I want to get a proper car. Well, the thing is, the problem is, I just don't think there's any point getting a decent car when you've just learned, because you're just gonna fucking you're gonna bash it, are you? Do something bad to it.
I've got a good car and I've bashed it anyway.
Yeah, but I guess it's just that it's just like, oh man, I'm gonna fucking.
Holy shit! Speaking of bashing cars, a fucking pigeon literally flew into my wing mirror and fucking cracked it. It's fucking unreal. Was going full pelt, 60 miles an hour, like out of York. It just fucking clattered into the wing mirror, bent it into the car, and it's now cracked the whole black casing around the actual mirror itself. It's fucking. It's just one more thing to add to my fucking car.
It is surprising, like, how fucking hard shit hits when you're going fast, like.
How shit
I mean,
does it
yeah.
hit?
I'd
It's
look
one
at
of
a
those things,
little.
does,
I'd
at
look at
that
a little
budget, it's
Toyota
like
Yaris
hard.
does if I were you, or something like that. I would look at if you want like. I wouldn't trust a fucking Fiat's reliability personally. If you want something that's like you get quite a lot for your money, but is like built like a fucking brick shit house, go for like a Toyota Yaris or something like that.
What about Corsa or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't really know. Like, isn't all of it just bullshit though? Isn't it like it's like, oh mate, Fiat's a fucking like break down all the time, mate. Is it just all just? Isn't it just like fucking cultural? Like oh mate, wouldn't be seen dead fucking driving Fiat.
No, it's not, because it's all like different levels of fucking engineering and R&D and shit, and like French cars are very different to like Italian. Like Fiat is like an Italian fucking brand, not really known for their engineering.
Yeah.
Whereas like
I will
Honda
tell you
and
now, having experienced a Fiat car that my mum had, they're fucking dog shit.
Oh, the Fiat 500s, yeah.
Yeah, Fiat 500. They're like manufactured. It's like a can of Coke, the way that it's manufactured. Dime a dozen. Like they're just all of the bells, whistles, buttons, everything is like in the central console, just shoved in so you can install it inside the tin can. It's
right. As an example, I found there's like a leasing deal, brand new Ford Focus 1.5. Looks like a really nice car. £201 a month.
What happens if you fuck it? You crash it though.
Well, yeah, but
you're
there's
insured.
insurance, and then there's.
If you're leasing it, how does that work? Like, because you like essentially crash like someone else's car.
Don't know.
You still just get.
But, I mean, you will have you'll have a certain, probably have a different kind of policy based off of the lease agreement.
Yeah, don't you still need insurance if you're leasing the car there?
You need insurance, full stop, if you're driving a car, yeah.
So yeah, I would have thought it'd go through that anyway. Maybe you just sort it out. You just have to let them know.
I guess, yeah, it depends what your objectives is with it. If you want a car just for fucking driving around and you're willing to run it into the ground, spend £2 grand on a Fiat. But John makes a good point about leasing. I mean,
I think even if it was even if it was 2K, I still wouldn't get a Fiat no matter what. Like you can get something better. I'd get like a Japanese, like a Toyota or something like that, or a Honda, something that's like 10 years old, 70,000 miles on it. £2 grand.
Interesting. What about the French? What about the Peugeots and the Citroens?
They're just not as well made. They're just more likely to not be as good. I mean, your Nissan Micra's not a bad shout because that's a little Japanese.
I just think at the £2 grand price point, like you are just basically buying shit. Unfortunately.
What about 4? What if you got to 4?
I mean, yeah, you'll probably just get slightly better, I think. I don't know, cars are fucking weird.
Yeah. My first car was a VW Polo for £2 grand. That was fine. Like, never broke down or anything. It's class.
I mean, as an example, I used to drive that Golf. Can you remember that Golf?
Yeah.
That was probably the equivalent at the time of probably like a 3 or 4K car. By the end of it, it was an absolute fucking shit tip of a vehicle. Like, it was barely fucking legal. The road tax on it was horrendous. And that's the other thing. You buy an old car, it's probably got a fucking awful engine in it, so it's probably got a fucking absurd tax. Whereas for example, my Golf was 200 quid tax. My my Ford Focus is 30 quid a year. So by the end of it, it was fucking falling apart, and it was like, man. So then when I got the Focus, spent like 12k on that, and it's been like, I mean, admittedly, it's got some aesthetic issues that I need to fucking fix. Like the trim has come off on the fucking doors. But like,
She's got some
in terms of,
issues.
I mean, she fucking does like. But in terms of like running, like sustainability, like I've done like massive journeys on it. It's like literally noughts above.
This is either fucking like absolute scam, or like world class. I'm not sure which one it is. Some dodgy. I mean, Glasgow as well has got to be fucking dodgy as fuck for a used car
Oh
market,
mate, there's
man.
fucking cowboys everywhere, mate.
Is it?
the Wild West.
Fuck it. It does say
The
now
Wild
sold.
North.
But this is like a good example. Somehow, 35,000 miles. It says it's got full service history. And if you read the description, it says, look, it's got 16 stamps to 34k miles. That is fucking insane. They've like serviced it. 16 stamps. You get a stamp in the book when you get a service.
So that's like only every 2,000 miles.
The average miles that you do in a car is 10,000 a year. So if you had 16 stamps, you'd expect it to have done about 160,000 miles, which is probably about right for that age because it's 2003. One elderly lady owner since new, but somehow had two owners, so this sounds like bollocks. Excellent engine and gearbox, mechanically superb, drives like new, interior in superb condition.
Maybe one of the kids was an owner.
That's true, yeah. Well, yeah, or the garage themselves, maybe.
I mean, that's what you want. I got my car. My car, I bought it in 2017. It was a 2013 Ford Focus. And it had like 20,000 miles on the clock, and it was just some old fella who fucking couldn't drive anymore and sold it. So that's why it was the price.
Sounds like you just need to get it off a fucking old woman.
Oh, that's ideal, yeah.
I mean, that is a really good car for what it is. Like what John's just said, given the service history and everything. That's like.
Sold, innit?
But then the only thing to
Liam's
look out for.
Go on. I was just saying, Liam's driving Steph's Nissan Micra, and it's.
Man, that Micra's unreal.
But it isn't though. It's fucking awful.
It's
like,
fucking class.
you wouldn't dare. I wouldn't personally dare do a massive like. I wouldn't drive to like Glenmuick in that and back. I'd be worried it would fucking die.
Really?
Just from like, it's just you're working it quite hard for a long amount. I don't know. It's just they're built for fucking. They're built for fucking poodle. I guess if you're gonna poodle around in it, or
like, yeah,
are you gonna fucking
poodle around in it?
Dozer, come on, let's go little poodle. Come on now. Poop, 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 poop.
Oh my god. You go for a little poodle.
I still think we should get a like a motorcycle or something.
Fuck that.
Gemma in the sidecar.
Man, that'd be fucking unreal.
Man, I'm actually quite hyped. I mean, I'm not in past yet, but I want to like pass and then buy a car like straight away.
Another thing to look out for, Another thing to look out for is if it says Cat D, that means Category D crash. It's been like in a write-off crash, and then they've fixed it.
Category D.
Cat D or Cat. There'll be like other things you might see like Cat S or something like that. I'm not quite sure what Cat S is, but it's probably something to do with written off. But it can have structural damage to like the chassis, which is just like quite dangerous. And it'll be priced in, so you'll be able to get a better car for cheap. But again, you just don't really want shit like that. You don't need shit like that, really. I'd say Honda. Have a look at Honda or Nissan or what else is Japanese?
Mazda.
Mitsubishi.
Isuzu. Get an Isuzu Trooper.
Get Tesla, man. Get the Tesla. Fair enough. I mean,
on lease.
So you wouldn't recommend a Renault? You wouldn't recommend a Peugeot? You wouldn't recommend
French can fuck off. They're
you
gross.
don't recommend any French cars, essentially.
They're just not built as well. That's all. I mean, you'll probably be able to get quite a lot for your money. They are just cheaper. But
you've seen how French treat their cars, though, mate. It's
Holy
like,
shit! I would fucking get one of them. Like
they're fucking Dodgems.
100 miles on it, 100,000 that. Fucking hell.
Make sure you ask every dealer about knob rot as well. That's something that comes up a lot. I'd say
that's probably one of the most
Ask
important
him.
things.
You need to ask him
Will do.
if he has knob rot. I've just been silent thinking of like fake words.
Man, can you imagine if Dozza actually did that? So, has this had knob?
Okay, knob rot.
Has this had any knob rot?
Is this the pussy
bassoon.
magnet? Is it a cat in a hat?
You should get one of those Chinese box cars.
Is it
a kit?
Mate, you want one of those fucking... What were those cars we were talking about, John? Those fucking East German fucking
The
box
fucking
cars.
Turtle in a
I
shell.
can't remember what they called those fucking things from East
Like
Berlin.
communist fucking Russia car.
I can't remember what they're called.
It's a cat in a
But
hat.
it's
Is it
yeah.
a cat in a hat? No, it is a
tortoise in a shell.
It's a tortoise in a shell.
So you basically don't want to buy anything with 4 owners, essentially.
Not really, but I mean, yeah, for that price, it's just it's just not really worth
price.
it. I mean, there's nothing to say necessarily that one owner hasn't ragged the fuck out of it, but like chances are they haven't. And if it's gone through like 4 different people, like.
I guess in a lot of ways it is just a gamble.
It's always that's the thing, and amongst, like behind all of it, it is just like a complete. Some cars just come off the factory line like built like fucking brick shit houses.
Shit.
There'll be a fucking Peugeot out there with 200,000 miles on it, still fucking going strong, but. There'll be a Honda that's died after fucking 5,000 miles, but like generally speaking, less owners.
So you could buy, for example, I'm just looking around. It's like, in theory, it could just say on the listing like some listings won't have like full service records on it. Basically,
If it doesn't say it, it means it hasn't got it because it's a real selling point.
Right, just because it's like got the full. Every single time it's been sorted out and shit, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's the only way to really like judge whether it's been looked after or not. It means that someone's invested in it every year to try and look after it. And you can imagine that like if you don't change like filters, they just get backed up with shit, and then all that shit goes into the engine, and it's just gonna cause problems.
What are you little cunts giving that, eh?
Just laughing at some of the cars. Just imagining you driving. For example, this. Just would be fucking class. Dozza pulls up in this puppy. The birds just get wet.
It's the fuzzy magnet.
I mean, I kind of want to.
It's actually not even that bad. Why the like 4.5k, 5.5, 45,000 miles, but it's an 8-seater.
A story in 3 pictures.
He's gone again.
A Tata Nano.
Bursts into flame.
A brand new Tata Nano bursts into flame. It's fucking good, like, here he comes. Doz's connection, fucking hell, that's crap. Fucking hell.
Fuck me.
Man, that fucking Toyota is unreal. That fucking long boy.
8-seater. You look good driving that, to be fair. But you're not going out in them.
a lot of it does come down to like, what do you want it for? Like, are you going to be moving a lot of stuff like in the back of it? Do you just want it to poodle around? Do you want it to like go on camping trips and maybe camp inside of?
Please keep saying
Fuck in the back.
around.
Poodle?
Fuck in the back. Yeah, I mean it's a good point. Good thing to think about, I guess.
I think the best thing you could do is just save up more and more, like just build up more and more money, and then you'll know like what you can.
I could spend more.
stretch
I feel like it doesn't make sense to fucking buy a nice car because I'm just gonna.
But I would equally argue it doesn't make sense to buy a fucking shit car that you're gonna have to that might potentially just explode and die, and then you have to buy a new one again or another car again. You could have just spent a little bit more the first time.
Explode and die.
Explode and die.
Dozer, I've actually got the perfect car for you.
Right, I'm gonna get off, boys. The sesh was catastrophic.
It was quite horrible, wasn't it?
But I loved it as well. Bye, girlies.
Night.
Right, mister. Right, now we play more games.
What's the fucking rush, I say? Daniel?
They're gone.
Yeah.
Play more.
Fuck me, these cars, man. Just seen them all come through now. Tata Nano. Burst into flames.
Brand new. Tata Nano.
Pop the champagne.
Fucking hell, Toyota
Are you
Estima.
playing another game? Or not bother? We're second out. Are we not?
There's nothing to be gleaned, is there, from it, really? There is no point.
Not really. Can you please buy that fucking car that I just sent, Doz?
Annoyingly, I can't properly look at the cars because if I go on the phone, the fucking personal hotspot fucking janks up the fucking PlayStation. Yeah. It's a bit shitty.
Some good ones, like.
I mean, also, like, even if it's an old, say if it was like an old car, would it, like, even if it's in like class condition, like if it's an old car and it hasn't got that much miles, it's had 1 hour in a full service history, even if it's like a 15-year-old car, like in theory, like that's like if a 15-year-old car's been sat in a warehouse not being used, then in theory it's like still good to go, right?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, they're kind of meant to be driven, so it'll have its own problems if it's not been driven, if it's been in a warehouse. But
right, yeah, sure.
It's all like mechanical parts that kind of need to be like lubed up and stuff, like. But
I mean, I guess my point being just like.
Yeah, like it's not the wear and tear on all the old parts. Yeah.
Like because mine was just basically the main indicator of just like how fucked the car is.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it was how much fucking wear there is in the parts, yeah. But like a car with, the reason why it's annoying is because a car could have 75,000 miles on it, but it's just had new brakes, discs and pads all around, a new cam belt and full service history, or a car could have 50,000 miles and it's not had any of that done. It's like, just depends, just totally depends. It is hard. At the end of the day, like, you can find something that ticks every box on paper and you get it and it's just like, shit, for whatever reason. And garages, by the looks of it, I mean, I wouldn't trust any, like, if you find one for sale from a garage, I'd look at a lot of extensive reviews and stuff about the garage, because in Glasgow there'll be so many dodgy little backstreet fucking garages that just put on the ad.
You want to buy it from just like a person? Basically.
You can do, yeah. There's positives, there's pros and cons. I mean, I like buying them from garages, but just reputable ones that are like good, honest ones that are out there, because it does give you some. Go on.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Well, I was going to say, ideally you want like a bit of protection. Like, what you want is peace of mind, really, when you're buying a second-hand car, isn't it? That is what you want, fundamentally. If you buy it from a private seller, and 2 weeks later it fucking blows up or breaks down, it's like, they're not going to help you out, because they don't need to. Like, legally, they've just sold you it as your fault. if you go to a garage, a lot of them will offer you like 3 months or 6 months like warranty, and usually they offer to extend that out to 12 if you pay a bit more. I would always do that just for peace of mind, and at least then if it breaks, you've got like legal protection. Like a business, you could fucking sue them. Like a business has sold you a shit product, and they'd put it back in. Usually they've done some sort of like checks as well. Like sometimes the one when I've had my last 2 cars from the same place, and they give you like a little traffic light system, like checklist, where they've checked everything. There'll be like brakes are fucking green or orange or whatever, and like check all the stuff like that, and then give you a 6-month warranty on it. And if anything breaks, you take it back to them. They get it in the garage and have a look at it for you, and like all that kind of stuff. Ideally, somebody that like kind of needs a good rep as well. Like there's loads of good like little garages that like if you fucking slated them online and told all your mates not to go there, like it could fuck them over. It's kind of just kind of think about stuff like that as well, I guess.
Yeah. Like if you bought an Apple phone from the Apple shop, or if you bought it from a dude, some Asian dude on eBay, if it broke, you'd be fucked, wouldn't you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, eBay actually give you a lot of fucking protection, don't they? They give you a shit ton of buyer protection.
Yeah, I guess so.
Which is actually what you want. You want something that like gives you some sort of buyer protection on it.
Yeah, maybe Gumtree would be better.
Yeah, Gumtree would be. There's no protection on there. Yeah, look for anything that's if you find my only concern is that some dodgy fucking backstreet garage in Glasgow, they know how to sell cars. They're just going to write on the description 2 lady owners, fucking full service history, and then you get there and they're like, oh, we haven't got the service book and shit like that. It's like got to make sure that like what the ad actually says is real as well. And if there's any whiff of like some sketchy shit to it, just fucking suck it off. If they say 2 owners and you get there and there was 3, it's probably better to just think fuck that than think like, oh, it's only 1 extra owner, because who knows what else they fucking lied about. But yeah, look out for stuff where if it says like recent MOT, or it's got like 1 year's MOT on it, or like if it's had anything done like cam belt or brakes or anything like that, or
the
tires.
cam belt, is that bad if it has a cam belt then?
No, it's good. Usually.
Okay.
It's usually good. You only really need to do 1 in a car's lifetime. If you get 100,000 miles out of a car, you need to do it at about 75k, which means that like you probably would never have to do it again.
Right, yeah. Man.
I think it's only a few £100, but it's one of them things. Brakes. I mean, the questions to ask when you go as well is like when was all the brakes and stuff last done. Another little juicer is if it's had main dealer service history, that's always a positive, because it means it's not been done by like some dodgy backstreet garage where they've just stamped the book and not fucking done out. It's like it's gone back to Toyota and they've done like proper Toyota trained engineers that have checked all the stuff. So it might say that.
God, it's fucking a bit of a minefield.
Oh yeah, it's awful. It's horrible.
Is it?
It is just an awful industry. I mean, if you go to any garage, if you take your car to the garage and you get a bit, or you say like, can you give me a quote for all the work that it needs, and they come back to you and they're like, mate, it needs like 2.5 grand's worth of work, and you go, what would you recommend? They'll go, I'll just sell it. You coming along to buy a car, you don't know if you're buying a car that somebody's been said just sell it because it's fucked. That's what's kind of horrible about it.
It's all like buying houses. It's like buying a house.
I guess so, yeah. It is, yeah.
So it's similar. Feels like very similar.
Yeah, it is.
Like, in that you're just like, man, I'm just gambling. So much fucking gambling at work.
Yeah, I mean, that's when, and then you get your surveys. I mean, hits blunt, fucking surveying second-hand cars would be a pretty funny little niche market. Just get like trained
thinking, isn't he?
Trained like fucking mechanics to just like do a whip around, pay them 50 quid, get the bonnet up, fucking have a look at everything, ask all the questions. Shop alongs, 50 quid, fully trained mechanic.
I'm sure the garages would love that. Just this other mechanic coming in and just fucking having a nosy around.
No shop alongs allowed.
Well, then they're dodging and aren't they? They have nothing to hide, boys. Get the bonnet up.
Man, I do love that excuse. Oh, if you got nothing to hide, it's fine.
You got nothing to hide.
I mean, if you're buying a car, it's like you're within your rights to fucking inspect the fuck out of it, like.
It's what the British government says though to like all of their privacy stuff, all the privacy laws that we have, and like how we're the most surveilled country in the world. And they're just like, what they say every time is just like, well, if you got naught to hide, it's not a problem, is it? Doesn't matter if we're listening to every conversation that you have and videoing your every move if you're not doing anything wrong, so it's fine.
Have you bought cars from Auto Trader, you guys, before?
Don't think I actually have. Actually, I have. I have
No,
one.
I've
I have
usually gone
one.
to a
And it was
garage.
fucked.
Like, because like the thing is, like, say if it's like in Manchester, you have to go down and get it. Like, I guess like you're traveling all that way, aren't you, to sort of go get it, and then if it's like shite, it's a bit of a fucking.
It is a bit annoying. That does play into the psychology. Like, you do get your mind set on it. If it's from a garage like Evans Halshaw or something like that, you can sometimes say, "Can you send it up to Glasgow?" I'll have a look at it. Because they move cars around to fucking nationwide every day. But if it's like some just normal, just like one-off garage, you probably can't do that. I mean, there should be plenty in Glasgow, really, but especially if you don't want, you only really have to travel if it's like usually, if it's something specific that you want. Like I've always got specific specs that I want. Like I want a fucking 2003 TDI Sport. It's like there's not many of them. You're gonna have to just find a garage that has one and go and fucking see it.
Right, and then just go to that garage.
But if it's like a 1 litre Corsa that you want, it's like every fucking man and his dog will have one. Send them, have a look around and see if you find out, and then send it to the group, and we'll do a fucking assessment, write a report on it. And
Well, also, it's a bit weird because I've not obviously not passed yet, but like hoping to pass either in October or whenever the next test is. Maybe I'll put past that either. Anyway, from now till Christmas essentially. But
yeah.
I guess there's only harm in buying a car and just like having it there ready.
You got to pay for it though if you have it.
That's true. Yeah, you've got to tax it and stuff. Has Gemma got a license?
Yeah.
Has she got a car?
She's got that. She's got an electric van.
Okay, now. The fucking zeitgeist.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough. I was going to say, like, you would technically be, with L plates on, if she was in the passenger seat, you would be legally allowed to drive it if you insured it. If someone's over 25 and they've got a full license, they can teach you. So you could literally, so there is, in terms of your question, I drove 10,000 miles on a provisional license when I was learning. It's like you could, if Gemma was in passenger seat, you could drive yourselves up to fucking Glenmuick and. So yeah, it just depends what you want to do with it.
Pretty mad. What was I going to say? Also, like, what in terms of petrol, diesel, and shit. Like, what about that?
Diesel generally you get more miles to the gallon, so they're more like economical for fuel. So and you do pay a bit more for the fuel at the pump, but it goes further, so it's quite good. I mean, I do like diesels. I like diesels a lot. They have, I mean, this won't really matter to you, but they have a lot more like torque. So you can
speed,
kind of, yeah.
And what's category C? What does that mean? Is that
Cat C? It'll be like a written off thing.
Oh, really?
Category C is like equivalent to you buying fucking disc-only fucking games on eBay. Which is not a mentality that you want.
I mean, that's the sort of mentality that I have, my dude.
His eyes light up at the fucking Cat C's. Cash in hand, Cat C from a fucking dodgy garage. Goes against all the advice.
Cat C, man.
Honky tonk.
It's more for like people that maybe like if you have a garage yourself and you buy a Cat C and you just think that I'm willing to take on any, like, I'll do any of the work to it if anything goes wrong with it.
So you'd avoid that, the plague?
I would, 100%, yeah.
Would I be right in thinking that all the categories are just like something to avoid?
I guess so, yeah, probably. Just different
varying
levels of
degrees of damage, yeah.
I think Cat D is a write-off. I'm not sure. I mean, all write-off technically means, I guess, is it costs more to fix than the car is worth. So if the car's £2,000 and you crush the back wing, it's like you've got to get a new door, wing, and bumper. It's like it might cost you £2,000. So they'll just say it's a write-off, but actually, all the mechanical stuff is sound. It's just bodywork. And then someone's just done the body. Insurance has paid out. They've fixed the bodywork and then they put it back on the market. But again, I just wouldn't. There's enough shit with second-hand cars. I wouldn't add that to the mix personally. Because you don't know if like they missed something and like the axle is actually bent, and then you get fucking, then you've got to replace the whole axle, and while you're at it, it's got uneven tyre wear, and it's worn away all the bushings and shit like that.
As soon as you buy a car, then do you take it to the garage?
No.
To get it checked or something?
No.
You just drive it.
Just drive off, mate. You're in. You're done.
And then it's just you're just waiting for something bad to happen and do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, from day one. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
It's a ticking time bomb, mate. Because fundamentally, something will go wrong at some point. It just depends on time.
Just the laws of nature, isn't it? Entropy. Things degrade over time. Fucking honks.
That's a fucking minefield, like.
It'd be class in the future when just like stuff is made so that it wears away as little as possible.
It would be class. I was thinking this the other day. It'd be class if it was just like an F1 car that had like 1 million sensors and 1 million data points like per second. So you could just switch it on. You're just like, right, I know exactly how much wear there is to every single part of this car, and I can just decide. And then the price is just based on how much wear there is.
Yeah, they should really have that, as well as making cars like more modular, so that things are way more interchangeable.
Replace the whole front wing.
Yeah. Just take bits and pieces off it, like Meccano.
The other thing you need, Doz, is like a good like garage that you can trust to like do the work for you. I don't know if there's any nearby that like I would just you can't never assume that like all garages are the same because they just absolutely are not.
God, it feels like a sort of world of pirates.
It is full of cowboys. It's fucking horrible. Like, I know people that work as mechanics, little mates when I was younger, that, like, got a new job for a garage, got a car in for MOT, and just ticked off that he'd replaced the brakes when he hadn't. Because he just looked at them and said, like, they're fine, they don't need changing, but, like, they were a bit worn, and then he ticked on the thing that he'd replaced them, and then they charged him for new brakes. It's like...
I guess you just get a sense of it, like... I guess, like, it's like the eBay thing. Like, you sort of get just, like, a sense for, like, what's dodge and what's fucking not.
Yeah, like, the classic as well is they fix something that's wrong, but, like, something else mysteriously breaks while they were fixing it. So it's now
Man, I
your
fucking
problem.
hate that shit. Fucking hate that shit.
You say, oh,
when a light comes on, man, when a light comes on in your car and you fucking take it to get that light fixed, and then it just fucking comes back on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you've spent 600 quid to get rid of the light on the dashboard that said something was wrong. It lasts like a couple of days and then it comes back on. But your 600 quid has now just disappeared into thin air and you've got to pay again for something else.
Yeah, it's fucking shite. The world of cars is fucking painfully expensive, like.
Yeah.
Does it seem that way? Take it back now.
That's why plebs fucking ride around on the bus.
Take it back now. It's interesting. Yeah, it's fucking...
I'll just get the bus files, mate.
Get the bus made. There's actually not that much choice. I think if I was in Leeds, it'd be better because got a bigger radius of like sellers. There's actually not that many like. There's as much choice up in Scotland.
Have a look at like Vauxhall Corsa is a staple.
Back in the Vauxhall Corsa.
Fucking Seat, like Seat Leon or Seat Ibiza, are kind of just like cheaper Golfs. VW Golfs and Polos are good, but always more expensive than counterparts.
Okay.
I mean, just go on, find something, have a look through, and then just type it into Google and just read like, go on like fucking Parker's and Honest John and shit like that, and just fucking read what people say about them. And what you don't want is the review, like the 2016 reviewing the 2016 model, because then it's purely just based on like first thoughts and like specs. Ideally, you want one that's like a review that's like after 10 years.
Yeah.
Or like what's available in that price bracket, and like more commonly nowadays, what's a vibe is like Volkswagen Golfs and stuff like that, were like just miles better than anything else in that class. And nowadays it's like there's Seat Leons and Ibifas and similar cars like that are like arguably just as good, but they don't have the Golf price tag. There's like bits of intel like that floating around.
Yeah, it's an interesting little fucking. Kind of hurts my brain thinking about it.
Good. That means it's working.
Take it back now. What you did to me.
So do you have tomorrow off as well, John?
Technically, yeah.
From your big stint?
Yeah, but it's going to rain, isn't it?
Time off.
It's going to rain all day. Well, I've just been away this week and I booked off the full week, Monday to Friday, but I'm back now. So it's like, could go in tomorrow, but could not as well. I could just turn up and just scribble out my day off, or just leave it as is.
As is.
And as is would be quite cool, because then it's the weekend as well, and it's like quite a bit of time off then. It's like 9 days off in a row.
So on the auto, it's like, yeah. But I mean, for the most part, it's auto trader is like eBay, isn't it, basically?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
For cars. So it's like it's gonna be like just people selling cars. There is obviously garages selling cars, but like.
Yeah. To be honest, most of them on there will be garages anyway. Like, garages know that, like, yeah. It's like putting your house on Zoopla, innit? It's like, you can just list it on Ashton's in York, but, like, as a customer, everyone just goes on Zoopla. So there's no point not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess as well, if you want it to be if it's like a garage, it's got like an actual like website or whatever, that's good, because then at least you can sort of like, do you know, there's something there in terms of.
Yeah, it's better for sure.
Take it back now.
Mate, it's fucking crazy that, mate.
Get off.
Yeah, so.
Nice. Well, thanks for that, boys. I might have to. Yeah, I mean, if I bought one now, it didn't pass for a couple of months, like 3-4 months, in theory. It's just sat there.
There's not much benefit.
It's not like. There's no benefit now, but it's just like if you found something that you wanted, sort of.
Yeah, you would just have to tax it or register it as SORN, which is off the road notice.
Do you have like a garage for it or anything like that, or would it just be on the roadside getting dirty?
Just be like street getting garage.
Just bait to get crashed into.
Do I have a garage?
Claim.
Have you seen my garage, mate?
No, I haven't, but it was a leading question really, because I kind of assumed that you didn't, and so the answer would be yes. Yes, I don't have a garage, so yeah, that kind of stinks. Because your car's just going to be like on the street. Yeah, on the street.
Wild.
And the criminals of Glasgow would probably notice a car that's just on the street getting really, really dirty because it's not moved at all, and nobody ever drives it or moves it. And that would be class just to rob and fucking bezz around in for an evening.
Yeah, totally.
Great car.
Fucking class. What do you drive some fucking sporty little cunt, don't you? What do you drive, James?
A Volkswagen Polo. Because I'm a Nazi.
It's so fucking expensive, man. It's actually insane.
Volkswagen. Oh yeah, it's
like
not
buying a
cheap
new
to have
car.
fucking freedom.
If you were like doing the dance right, and you're just like, man, I'm gonna buy like the newest, most like fucking best investment in a car. Like you spend what, like 10 grand?
Yeah.
For like a
Plus,
Toyota
yeah.
Yaris. Plus.
Yeah. The good thing is that you basically got two options, like we said at the start, is you spend 2.5 and you say you're going to run it into the ground. The problem with running into the ground is running into the ground actually, like, the expenses increase as the value decreases. Whereas, like, you can buy a car for 10, you can have it for 2 years, and you could sell it for 7.5, and you've actually only spent 2.5. That's the real meta. Because it has lost value, but it is still worth something. Whereas, like, 2.5... it's worth 0 at the end, but along the way you've spent 4 or 5 grand doing it up over the course of like 2 or 3 years.
Because there might be a time where it's salvageable, but it's breaking down. But it's
and
still
you always get stuck in that like sunk cost fallacy where you're like, well, I spent £1.5 grand on it last year, and now it needs another 500 quid. Well, you're kind of seeing it as like, well, all these little bits are getting fixed, so I'm actually like fixing it. So it's not as bad, so it's a good car now. But it's like some of that is just it's a bottomless pit. It can just be the stock can never come back. You can just trade it all the way to the bottom. Like you can dip buy all the way to the bottom. That's the problem. So if you do it, buy it at 10 grand, sell it for 7, and over 2 years it's cost you 3 grand, and that's 1,500 a year. That's fucking you're doing well if that's the case.
Sure.
There's a real meta to buying and selling with value still, just before the dip. But also, yeah, 2 grand is like, obviously it's just less cash, isn't it? So.
Yeah, I feel like that strat's not for me because
No, it's fine.
I feel so. I'd be I was just spending more. I'm gonna fucking crash it or scrape it off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like I also don't want to be like driving a nice car around with that in the back of my head.
That's true, yeah.
Like, oh mate, I can't fucking. I mean, if I've just got a shitty little banger, it's like, man.
Yeah. Because you've got to contend with other people's driving as well. Like, my car when we lived on Wellington Street just got keyed by the neighbours on every panel of the car. And I wasn't that arsed because it was like, the car cost me 2 grand, and I'm not gonna salvage any value off of this. So, and I'm not in it for that. It's for its utility purpose, not for looking class. But if it's a brand new car, you're gonna be fucking devastated. If somebody else keys your car, which is the worst case scenario, or what's more likely is somebody bumps into it, or some pisshead walks over it, or and breaks bits off it.
Yeah, it's a tricky old one, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna go fucking get another beer and fucking surf the auto trader.
Get a license first, lad.
To get a license first, yeah. Right, lads. In a bit.
Just gagging to spend money.
Oh yeah.
Fucking cash rich, this guy.
Yeah, he's got a fucking burning a hole in his pocket.
He's always fucking looking for some ways to blow it, isn't he?
like legit.